Gloria Milimu, KTN.
6 months after the demise of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, a fresh battle for influence appears to be taking shape within the ODM party, with a section of leaders now engaging in public exchanges as they seek to stamp their authority in the post-Raila era. Political analysts now argue that some of the emerging leaders are pushing personal ambitions, a sharp contrast to the political path Raila Odinga carved for decades. Our reporter Herman Kamariki now reports on the growing supremacy battles that are slowly turning into a war of words.
Barely half a year after the burial of one of Kenya's most influential opposition figures, cracks are now beginning to emerge within ODM as several leaders position themselves to fill the political vacuum left behind by Raila Odinga. The latest political storm was triggered by Treasury CS John Mbadi, whose remarks appear to suggest he was among those capable of steering the party forward.
Baba is no more. This is post-Raila era. We must be candid, we must be forthright, and we must chart our way forward.
National Treasury of the economy, of the largest economy in East and Central Africa, is not a platform for you to abuse us and talk to us however you want.
You can't come from nowhere to start advising me. First, seek an elective position. Be elected.
Fanya kazi yako, ufanye vitu zako. Yeah, but please, respectfully, respect familia Baba.
Political analysts say replacing Raila Odinga will not be an easy task, maintaining that the ODM leader built a political brand that cannot simply be inherited.
John Mbadi speaks out of turn and insensitively when he rhetorically asks, where is Raila himself? He forgets that the family is still in mourning, it is still hurting, and that becomes extremely insensitive. He also suggests that Raila Odinga was who he was because people like him supported him. I think the converse is true, that John Mbadi became what he was because he was hanging off Raila Odinga's coattails.
However, political analyst Dismas Mokua believes Mbadi may only be voicing sentiments held quietly by many within the party who still fear speaking openly out of respect for Raila Odinga.
And in my view, ODM needs a young person with experience in running political parties, with experience in the National Assembly, but more important, somebody who's got the guts, who can rock the boats, somebody who is prepared to break eggs and make omelets. And in my view, Mr. John Mbadi fits that description.
Mokua also cautions against what he termed as attempts to personalize the ODM party, insisting members should be allowed space to redefine the party's future direction.
It's unacceptable in Kenya today for a number of politicians in Kenya, especially people who found political parties, to imagine and start using a political party as a kiosk across the road. So it's very disappointing, almost disgusting that Ruth Odinga claims that because Raila Odinga is the founder of the political party, that they've got preferential rights in that party over anybody else.
People whom we could call political parasites. And the political parasites were individuals who hung from his coattails, as opposed to ideological followers. And the ideological followers would seem to be fitting snugly into his shoes. Those are the likes of Babu Owino, of Godfrey Osoti, of Edwin Sifuna. The opinion polls are showing that the ideological team that is trying to inherit the Raila Odinga mantle seems to be enjoying more popularity.
Herman Kamariki, KTN.
Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has declared that